Alright, here we're going to do a problem where we turn a story problem about the price of a taxi ride in two different taxis into a system of equations. So our first goal will be to turn these two sentences into equations. Alright, the first sentence says taxi company A charges $4 plus 50 cents per mile. So that means if we say that Y represents the price, and if X represents the miles that you go in the taxi ride, then we'll have an equation like this. For the first taxi car, Y, or the price, is equal to $4 every time, no matter the distance. Every time you take this taxi ride, it costs $4. But beyond that, each mile you go is 50 cents. So that would be plus 50 cents per mile, and we're calling our miles X. Okay. Our second equation says taxi company B charges $5 plus 25 cents a mile. So that means the price is equal to $5 plus 0.25 for every mile. Now we're asked to graph this system of equations, which means, of course, that we'll be graphing two lines, because this equation gives us a line and this equation also gives us a line. But first, let's put them in y equals mx plus b form. We like to see that a little better because it makes it simple for us to know how to graph them. Here we have y is equal to 0.50 x plus 4, but we know that 0.50 is the same thing as 1/2. So let's go ahead and rewrite that as 1/2. Y equals 1/2 x plus 4, and we can graph that. We go, this is our b, the term that's added on the end. So we'll go up 1, 2, 3, 4, and put a point. Then our slope, our m, is 1/2. So that means from here we'll go up 1 and over 2. And then up 1 and again over 2. And you can see that we'll have a line that goes something like this. Our next equation, let's get this in y equals mx plus b form. We want to first switch the order, so y is equal to 0.25 x plus 5. But we know that 0.25, that's like a quarter, so we can write that as 1/4. So y is equal to 1 over 4 x plus 5. Our b, or our beginning point, is up 5 on the y-axis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll put our first point. And then from here we go up 1 and over 4. And it looks like we have a point right there that we will share. The shared point that will be over, let's see, our x is 4 here, and our y is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is where we have a solution. So we're supposed to use our solution to fill in the blanks. This means that after blank miles, each taxi company charges the same amount of, which is, what is the amount that they charge? So we know that x comes first and then y. Since our x is miles, we can say after 4 miles, each taxi company charges the same amount of 6. Our y coordinate is our price, so of $6. And we have now finished this problem by graphing both of the lines and seeing where they crossed to get a solution. Alright, thanks. I hope it's helpful.